Hey lovelies, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be giving you some kitchen tips, tricks and hacks that will help save you some stress, time and money. If that sounds like what you love, then you should consider watching this video till the end. Just in case it's your first time here, my name is Chika Brown and this channel is basically about food vlog, lifestyle and DIY. So without further ado, let's get started. So guys, I'm going to be starting off with yam. Yes, you know, a lot of us, especially our Igbo husbands, they enjoy Pandelium a lot, and a lot of women hate pounding, while some don't even know how to pound. So if you're in that category, relax, you don't need to stress yourself anymore. So to solve that problem, all you have to do is peel and wash your yam, after which you cut them into tiny pieces, blend them with your blender or food processor, after which you do it just the way you do your regular amala, semo and all of that. Is that solved? Okay, the next tip I'll be giving is on peeling beans. The easiest way of peeling your beans is to use your blender or food processor. Just in case you're in the category of people that don't have a blender or a food processor, relax. Mrs. Brown's Chronicle got you. So feel free to click on this link right here. It's going to take you by the hand and walk you through how to use your grater. Yes, you can utilize your grater. Grater is as cheap as 200 naira or even 150. So you can wash your beans easily using your grater. Isn't that sweet? The next tip I'll be giving you is on making your poundo, your semo, amala and all of that. Why doing that? Go ahead and drop some oil inside your pan, like inside your boiling water, before putting in the poundo or whatever you're doing. That will help the food, I'm using food now, like poundo, amala or whatever, that will help it not to stick on the bottom of the pot and save you some stress, and also make it to be lump free. So the next thing I'll be mentioning here is on yam. Yes, this is on stale yam. Just in case, like me, whenever I'm cooking yam, I know if we are three, I know how much we all eat. Okay, sometimes I even have to ask, can you finish 4 pieces? Like, how many pieces can you finish? You know how I cut my yam? I cut it according to the number of people in the house. But sometimes, you know, after I can finish 4, I can finish 5, they may end up not being able to finish it. You don't need to discard that yam. Just go ahead and keep it in your fridge. The next day, when you are making your poundo, go ahead and pound, as if you want to pound, or if you want to use your food processor, add it to the boiled yam and you have saved that money. So the next tip is still on yam. Yes, another way of saving your yam is by using it to make yamarita. If you cook your yam and you guys are not able to finish it, save the yam for yamarita. Just put it in your fridge. The next day when you're making your yamarita, go ahead and add it and you won't even. So the next tip I'll be giving is on watery soup. See, that soup, instead of making your husband to eat so I will save you from that embarrassment. If by mistake your food comes out watery, I want to give you a secret. Just take some handful of gari. The gari, you know, yes. Take a handful of gari or flour, just go ahead and add it to your soup, allow it to cook for a while and it will thicken up. The next tip I'll be giving you is on washing beans. I've realized that a lot of people enjoy moi moi in the akara, but due to the fact that they don't want to go through the stress of peeling the beans, they always end up buying from the restaurants, from the roadside and all of that. But today I want to give you a tip that will help you. This is what you do. Go ahead and wash your beans using the method I mentioned earlier, by using your blender, food processor or grater. After that, go ahead and dry your beans properly, like dry it very well. Once it's properly dried, take it to the mill, or if your blender is strong enough to carry it, grind it into a fine powder, after which you allow it to cool for a while, because after blending or grinding, whichever one you call it, you notice that the flour comes out hot. Allow it to cool down properly, because if you store it at that moment, it's going to grow moko in just a few days. Make sure it cools down properly. After that, go ahead and store your beans flour in an airtight container. You don't need any preservative. Trust me, that beans flour is going to last more than 6 months. Usually I will tell people 6 months, but I discovered that mine lasts more than that. Just in case you don't know how to do that, feel free to click on this link right here. It's going to take you by the hand and teach you how to process your beans flour for the whole family. Making akara and momo will never be your problem. Look at the next tip I'll be giving you is on how to store your ripe plantain. Like, if your plantains are already ripe and you do not want it to overripe, just go ahead. Probably you want to use it in the next 2-3 days. Go ahead and immerse it inside a bucket of water every day. Go ahead and change the water. Trust me, the next 2 to 3 days when you want to use the plantain, is going to be as fresh as it was before you immersed it into that water. Or you have a green plantain that you don't want it to ripen. Probably you notice that you want to start ripening and you don't want that. You want to cook it as porridge on ripe plantain. Just go ahead and use the same process. Immerse it inside a bucket of water. If it can stay there as long as 5-6 days, all you have to do is that each day go ahead and throw away the water and replace it with a new one. Then your plantain will remain as green as possible for up to 4, 5, 6 days. These are methods that has worked for me, and I'm very sure it's going to work for you too. Another one is for your ripe plantain, your ripe bananas. Just in case you got some bananas for your smoothie, or you wanted to eat it, but then in the process you changed your mind, or you want to keep it longer, all you have to do is to go ahead and detach it from the bunch, leave them in fingers. Go ahead and use a cling film and wrap the head of the bananas one by one, or better still, if you're going to be using the banana in 2-3 days time, go ahead and immerse it. Or for more clarification, go ahead and watch this video right here. It's going to take you by the hand and put you through on how to preserve your banana for as long as 7 good days. Trust me. So the next tip I'll be giving you today is on washing your snails. You don't have to crack down. You don't have to go through the process of getting a stone to break the shell and bring it out, and at the end it packs sands and all of that. To solve that problem, all you have to do is to click on this link here. Hey, or if the link is not showing, just check the description box. You're going to see all the links there on how to wash on how to deshell your snail in less than 2 minutes. Even if it's half bucket, in less than 2 minutes. All you have to do is to boil water. Just boil water, or pour it on top of just throw the snails inside the bowl, then pour the water inside that bowl that containing the snails. Don't allow it to stay for long. Just allow it to stay for about 30 seconds. Just wiggle it around, shake it. After like 30 seconds, you decant the hot water. Then you use your nail, your pin, your spoon, knife, anything that you can lay your hands off. You can just pass your finger through it and pull it off. But if that is not clear enough, go ahead and click on this link right here or in the description box to watch how you can wash your snail easily. Isn't that amazing, man? I'm just feeling myself right now. So the next tip I'll be giving you is on bananas, apples, or anything that browns within a few seconds to a few minutes. So I'm talking about apples. If you notice, once you bite your apple or cut it open, or your bananas, or you made smoothie that you couldn't finish at once and you want to store it in your fridge, within 5, 10, 15 minutes, when you come back, you're going to see it brown. So to prevent that browning, all you have to do is to cut open your lime or your lemon and sprinkle the juice on top of the smoothie or banana, or on top of the apples probably. So when I cut it into half, the remaining half I just sprinkle lime juice or lemon juice on top of it to prevent that browning. You do that before putting it in your fridge, because right inside your fridge is still browns. It does not prevent it from browning. So that's that. The next tip I'll be sharing with you is on preventing your yam from germinating. Most times when you come to our storerooms, you notice that our yams has already started germinating. So to prevent that, place the head of your yam down. Like, let the head be down, let the tail should be up. I'm going to be attaching a picture of what I mean. I don't know how to describe it. In that way, you're going to prevent the yam from germinating. That's if you're the type that buys yam in bulk and store them in your store. Okay, the next tip is on how to cook your strong pomo, cow head, cow leg, and maybe even beans. I noticed that some people, not even while I was small, my mom would put nail inside a cow leg to make it cook faster, or she'll not tell me that is a female cow that is stubborn, so she has to put nail inside. Please, if you are still doing this in this era, I beg in the name of God, that is not good for your health at all. So to make your pomo, your cow head, cow leg to cook faster, or your beans, please stop putting nails, stop putting spoon, use pressure pots. I've actually introduced some of my friends to pressure pots, but some of them keep saying the food doesn't taste nice, doesn't come out, it overcooks. Sisters, go to the internet and browse how to use your pressure pot. I don't want to start talking about it because it's going to make this video to be very long. If you read, there is timing for each meal. You cannot use timing for cow head to go and cook beans. So use your pressure pot and stop using nail. It's not healthy. The next tip I'll be sharing with you is how to prevent your what is it called, your egg from breaking while cooking it. Go ahead and add some salt into the water you're using to cook your egg. Trust me, it will not crack. Then after boiling the egg, throw it inside a cold water immediately and bring it out. In that way, you will find it easy to peel your egg without having the shells to stick against the flesh and try to, you know, and stuff. So that's that. Another one is, that one I've seen people do it. I haven't tried it, but I've seen people do it and it works. While boiling your egg, go ahead and wash the eggs with detergent. After that, boil the egg and them is going to crack. So another tip I'll be sharing with you today is on onions cutting. Most of us, we dodge this part. In fact, some people end up blending their onions just to avoid that shading of tears part and all of that. To prevent that, when I first heard it, I was saying it's superstitious, so it does not. So how can you work? Before you start cutting your onions, start chewing gum. Or I heard you can still chew an empty mouth, but I don't know how I will be comfortable doing that. So just start chewing gum before you start cutting. In that way, you won't shed tears. Another one is on pepper. Probably you stole meat from the pot, or you want to sharply, you know, bite off some and the pepper entered your eyes. Gingerly, go ahead and lick some salt, and trust me, I did not say you go and pack all the salt in your kitchen, because taking raw salt is not even healthy to start with, from what I heard. So it's not good to consume raw salt, but for that emergency, to save yourself from that pain, go ahead and lick some salt. It's going to make the pain to disappear. Another thing is, probably you washed share shombo and you're feeling that peppery feeling, that peppery feeling in your palm. Go ahead and rub some salt against each palm, like rub it like this. I don't know how to speak the Oyibo, I'm not the Oyibo woman. Just rub it against your hands this way and leave it for a few minutes, maybe like 2-3 minutes, and rinse it off, and the peppery feeling will just go away. Trust me. Yeah. Okay, another one is for it. Let's say you got burnt in the kitchen or hot oil splashed on you. Quickly use your baking flour, baking powder, and apply on the area that got burnt. It's not going to make the wound to heal faster, but it's going to make the wound not to leave scar after healing. There won't be scar there, because you know most times when you get burnt, it's definitely going to leave scar. Another one is, that one I've used it personally, is toothpaste. Close up to be precise. When we were small, I was playing with my kid brother, and you know, we are burning nylon, so you know, play, he just flinged it, still landed on my nose like this bagger. Hey, sister's nose got burnt too. So my aunt was around. When I was screaming, my aunt now rushed and used toothpaste to put on my nose. So today you can see my fine face. Anyway, you can see it for yourself. There is no scar there. So when you get burnt, you can use toothpaste. Okay, you can use close up, because that was what she used. So I'm emphasizing on close up because that was what she used on me. I don't know if other toothpaste works. I don't know the major ingredient that made it to work. So you can use toothpaste, you can use close up to cover the area, and the scar won't be there, trust me. Okay, quick one. Sorry, I made this video a few days ago, and I was about uploading this video, and thank God I remembered that I did not mention this very, very important hack. You can call it tip hack. Every woman out there needs to know how to make tomato based stew. If you don't know how to do that, please, after this part, head into the description box and click on the link there and make sure you watch this video carefully. It is very easy to make, and I'm going to tell you how to use this tomato based stew. All you have to do is just keep it in your freezer. Anytime you want to make your jollof rice, spaghetti, anything that will make you need stew at all, just go ahead and bring out the quantity you need, allow it to thaw on top of your kitchen counter. And once it's time for you to cook your jollof rice, let's say for instance you want to make jollof rice, all you have to do is do the same thing. Go ahead and bring it out prior to the time you want to make your jollof rice, allow it to thaw. Go ahead and add your broth into the stew, into the base stew. Add your parboiled rice, then cook your rice. After cooking, you can add your meat, but if you are the type that add your meat to your rice, well, I don't, because I don't like my beef very soft. Just go ahead and throw it in, and in a few minutes, boom, your jollof rice is ready. Trust me, you're going to be glad you watched this video. Let's say for instance you want to make stew for your white rice. All you have to do is to bring out the tomato based stew prior to the time you want to make the stew. Once it thaws, go ahead and cut the quantity you need for your stew. Go ahead and season your meat, cook as desired, fry if you want to fry, and throw it into this tomato based stew. Cook for a few minutes and your stew is ready. Trust me, interesting, right? For the tips I mentioned that the video is on my channel, please do consider sharing them out so that you will help other working class moms out there, save them some stress, save them time, and also money. And just in case there are tips you know I didn't mention in this video, feel free to drop them in the comment section down below. It could be of help to someone. Okay guys, I think that will bring us to the end of today's video. Just in case you've not given this video a thumbs up or you have not subscribed yet, please support this channel by doing that. It's going to encourage me make more videos, and it's going to make me happy too. And trust me, it takes nothing. Just click on the like button and click on the subscribe button. Afterwards, click on the bell icon and select the option all, so you get notified each time I upload interesting content like this. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. See you in my next video.